The No Tax on Tips Act is one part of President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. I'm Erin Holly, your neighborhood news reporter in Rockport, talking to employees who rely on tips. Some tell me this part of the bill isn't as beautiful for service industry workers as it seems.
For those hotel workers and people that get tips, you're going to be very happy, because when I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
President Trump signed the One Big Beautiful Bill into law that includes the No Tax on Tips Act.
On the surface, it does sound great. No tax on tips sounds like an excellent idea, but you really do have to look deeper than that.
Turns out it only introduces a federal income tax deduction for reported tips, only cash tips, only up to $25,000 worth of tips per year, and it expires in 2028.
There's also going to be a lot of tipped employees that don't understand that you still do have to claim these cash tips.
Service workers like Kate White don't think this will benefit them because of how they file their taxes. Do you usually opt for the standard deduction when you file your taxes, or do you itemize?
I opt for the standard, and that's another great point, is that when you are going to do this no tax on tips plan, you're not going to be able to get the standard deduction anymore.
Barista Juliana Sanchez is trying to stay optimistic.
As someone that relies on tips heavily, I was like, oh, that's great. I don't have to anticipate that chunk that gets taken out.
But still acknowledges what she calls the fine print of the act.
There may be some benefit, but I know that people that work in kind of maybe the lower end of the service industry, it's not as great as it seems.
The No Tax on Tips Act applies to all qualifying tip earnings for the 2025 tax year. In Rockport, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Erin Holly, KRIS 6 News.